Ready? Let's bring it down, baby. What's good? Smoking what you call it? A cigarello. It's not weed, not marijuana. Alright, don't do that shit. Alright. I got one that's already open. Alright, so look, we're gonna talk today about the type of broads you need to stay away from, B. Right? And we're definitely gonna talk about the two who are in the public eye right now. That Megan Thee Stallion bitch and this fucking Cassie. This Cassie whore, B. Crazy situations these guys find themselves in. And we're gonna break this down. Let me just set up a thumbnail. All right. So I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you the damn what type of broad she is. What do you see this? You guys need to know that these bitches is full of shit. All right. So first, Cassie. Oh wait, you know what? We gotta take her to her birthday party. Don't forget her birthday party. Never had a plan B. Say you wanna sit by me when you wanna hang on me. She just put maybe some smoke weed. I be going crazy. Where do you see this shit here? Oh, we got a comment. Yo, who this? Pookie, yo! Pookie, man. Oh, I gotta pause the music for my dude Pookie. Shout out. We got an MVP in the chat. My man Pookie. Yo, Pookie, I'm about to destroy this bitch. I wish the fucking defense team was watching this goddamn live right here. So apparently the dude and the male prostitute Philip testified that it was Cassie's idea for him to piss to piss on her. So niggas said, all right. So they started pissing on her. Like, see, this shit, you gotta understand. There are these are two types of women that we're seeing that rich niggas need to stay away from, bro. You gotta stay away from these bitches, especially if you got money. Because that's all they do is follow the bread. Cassie is a pretty bitch that has always been seen as a victim all her fucking life. Because she's pretty, she gets away with a lot of shit, right? If that bitch was regular, if that bitch was Whoopi, wouldn't nobody give a fuck, man. Listen, they wouldn't even believe her. Nah, I don't believe that shit, bitch. I don't believe they could do that to you because you look like Whoopi. But because she's light skinned, she has hair, and she's got this little innocent little girl face. I wonder how her husband felt hearing that nigga say, yeah, it was her idea to piss in him out. How does he? Yeah, bro. She liked it. She liked it. She said, you know what would go great right now, guys? If y'all would just piss on me. Yeah, that was your bitch. Mother of your kids, the one that's pregnant. Right now, 8 months. She's a fucking ex-whore. Ex-whore. Okay. Now, I want to show you. There's just one interview I want to show you just to set this shit off right. Hold on. Power 106, Los Angeles. Right? She was back there. And there was a question. You guys see how deep I be digging in these motherfucking shit here, B? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Listen to the bitch talk. Listen to her talk. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Wait a second. Comptonography, respect. She Compton in that motherfucker, respect. What up, Compton? From what I've seen over the years, Diddy seems like a foul cat. He is a foul cat. He tried to pay to have Tupac killed. Listen, man. We're gonna do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. He's lucky Keefy D has not rolled on him yet. Like, why? Like, what would stop him though? Like, what would stop him though? All this shit came out, and then you didn't say, like, I don't know, but we going. The reason why the truth ain't come out about Tupac or Big yet, it has to be because of the people that's involved. I remember one time I was at work. I got into a situation at work, and I didn't get in trouble because the Depp was there. And they didn't want the Depp to get in trouble. If it was just me, would have went down. But because that nigga was there and he ain't do his job, they swept it under the rug. Now check this out. Listen to this fucking bitch right here. Let me make sure the volume is up. Volume is good. All right, turn it up a little more. Listen to this.
So, I mean, I think that's a great way to start off. Loving a loser. We've all been there. I feel like
we've all been there.
As women, unfortunately, we've all been there. It's something that we're probably all going to have to go through. Mm-hmm. But for you, what is that process like, loving a loser and getting out of that?
Well, when I wrote this song, the lyrics are, I'd rather lose a lover than to love a loser. So I'd rather lose, like, the love of my life than to love a guy that's just whack. And I think...
So, yeah, it was a personal decision for her to stay with that nigga because he was rich. It was her decision. That is her code. That's her that's her fucking code of conduct. She'd rather love a loser than whatever the fuck she said. That's her code. She'd rather stay with the nigga that got the bread than to fucking be in love with a loser. If she practiced it, who did she leave for Diddy? Ryan Leslie. Now, amongst men, Ryan Leslie is not a loser by far. Why? Because he was a child prodigy. He graduated Harvard at fucking 19. The nigga graduated Harvard at 19. He got that bitch put on through MySpace. 20,000 views a fucking day. Got the bitch put on. That's how they found out who the fuck she was. But when she met Diddy, she looked at Diddy, she looked at Ryan. She said, compared to this nigga, he's the loser. Right? So she went and picked Diddy. She went and picked Diddy, man. I want to hear it one more time. You want to hear it one more time?
It's like loving a loser and getting out of that.
Well, when I wrote the song, the lyrics are, I'd rather lose a lover than to love a loser. So I'd rather lose like the love of my life than to love a guy that's just whack. And I think,
you know, she don't want to love a guy that's whack. What does whack to her be? Broke. Nigga that couldn't take her on these Amalfi Coast trips and all of this bullshit and everything like that, man. Bitch, she didn't want that. This is what she wanted. She chose this right here. Where's she at? Come on, hurry up. This shit's slow. This shit gotta move on my brain time, man. Where's that? This what she wanted right here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give it a bigger screen. This what she wanted. Come on, hurry up. This what she wanted.
What more do I have to do, man? Look at my hat, man. Look at my hat. Look how I show up on the Amalfi Coast, B. Am I letting y'all down? Let me know. Am I not representing y'all the right way? You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Shit started out in the Bronx, man. Look where this shit is at now, man. Show him another drone shot, goddamn it.
Love me for me. It's hard to believe.
Hello there. I'm Sean Diddy Combs, proud owner of Ciroc Vodka. Yeah! We gonna scratch that off the list.
But I don't wanna play your games no more. I changed
Bad boy OVO collabo. Take that. Now it's just up to y'all. When I wake up in the morning, it gotta sound like hot sauce, you know what I'm saying? So Jim say, it's big on big. My nigga Quavo taught me to. Did this from the boat. Like, who puts together a piece of magic like that from the boat? I got a question for you.
So this is what she fucking traded for, B. That's what she traded for. Now, they said all kinds of horrific things. They said all kinds of horrific things during this trial. We're going to hear all, and I'm going to tell you how the fucking defense needs to do this fucking case, right? First of all, if you win this fucking case, bro, you know what this will do for your fucking careers, bro? Yeah, your shit's good. But if you win this case, you need to stick to the facts. He only has, how many charges does he have, guys? He's got 3 fucking charges, bro. 3 charges. So my question is, why? Why are we entertaining the fact that she sucked so much dick, her throat hurt? Why are we entertaining the fact that all the other fucking sad bullshit that she's talking about? Why are we entertaining that? Why are we going there? We need to prove, well, rather, we need to disprove that there wasn't racketeering, that he didn't force her to do shit, and that he didn't transport illegal prostitution, whatever the fuck the shit is. I got the charges up here. But that's what we need to work on. All of this other shit to make him look bad, I don't care. All right, he's a freak. Nigga, your granddaddy's a freak. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nobody care about that. Why the fuck aren't we trying to prove that this... Hold on. Ah, you son of a bitch. Here we go, right here. Look at this right here. Look at this. People Magazine, they even put this shit out ASAP as soon as they heard this motherfucker say it. Come on, pull it up. Why is this about to smack this shit? Damn, bro. All right. Come on. So here we're gonna see I'm gonna have to blow it up for you. All right. So let me see. Okay. All right. Now I have to blow it up so you can see this here. I want you to see it with your own eyes so you don't think Big West is just fucking bullshitting. Can you read that? Can you see that? You should be able to see that right there. That's good. One time, Philip told jurors, Ventura even asked him to urinate on her. What? Cassie was into that freak deek shit? She was into that freaky shit? Didn't they say when they what you call it? If his team proves he did nothing illegal, he'll walk. We all know that. They say when the feds come for you, they got you. Yeah, but they fucked up, bro. The feds fucked up. The feds fucked up. I'm gonna tell you why I think they fucked up. I noticed a couple of things, and I'm like, I don't think they too sure about this. One of the first things. Well, yeah, they do say that, but look at Young Gunner. Look at the YSL case. So they do lose. When they raided his homes, right? They hit his homes all at the same time. He wasn't there. They took all of these tapes. They had all this evidence, right? It took them 6 months to lock him up after that. So they had all of this evidence and all of these tapes for 6 months. They go there, they lock him up. What did they say after they locked him up? What did Busby get on there and say? You know, we have all these people on these tapes. So, you know, you need to come forward. You're not going to be able to hide no matter who you are. So I started to say, yo, if they waited 6 months to get this nigga and they only got him, if the other niggas committed a crime, why ain't they picked them up too? That don't make sense. You waited 6 months to even pick the nigga up, then you pick him up, you only pick him up. But you got racketeering as one of the charges, so it's supposed to be more people. And within this criminal, you don't pick nobody else up from his organization, from his companies, nobody, just him. And you telling all of the other stars, we got you on tape. We see you. Don't run. So why you ain't pick me up? Say I was on that tape, nigga, and I'm on there busting Cassie ass. Why you ain't pick me up? Because you ain't had nothing on me. If you'd have had something on me, it would have, imagine the fucking headlines. Diddy, 16 stars arrested for blase blah on blase blah. Oh, the headlines would have went crazy. But they didn't have nothing. They were bluffing. They wanted niggas to call in and say, yo, listen, man, I'm gonna cut a deal with you. You know, this, that, and the third. I could tell you, you know, what he did, where he got this from. Just, you know, just cut a deal. That's what they wanted. They wanted niggas to tell on themselves because they didn't have anything. Right? They were bluffing. But Then you got this guy who was the nigga that said he had some thumb drives of Diddy fucking little kids and drugging bitches and all kinds of shit on it. Who was that nigga? I believe Diddy suing him too. But who was that nigga? They were saying that they have to look at more tapes. So you had 6 months, you got the tapes from his house, then got the nigga locked up. You locked him up, and you still need more tapes? You still need more? Hold up. Why you got him locked up if you still need more, bro? You still need more evidence. You still need more of this. I don't understand it. What I think happened is so load of people who want to do this or do that, and it's not panning out. He even had drugs and guns and wasn't charged with that. Why is that not on there? Racketeering? What is this fucking shit? Because we're not even entertaining any of that shit right now. We're talking about Cassie's sore fucking throat. We're talking about Cassie's sore throat, bro. Like, you got to look at this shit. Come on. Oh my God. All right. All right. He's got 1 count of racketeering. His second count is sex trafficking by force or coercion of victim 1. That's his, out of everybody on there, he's being charged for Cassie. She was victim 1. So they got to prove that he sex trafficked her by force or coercion, right? They should have bro, you should have everything you need. Why you go get the nigga? You should have everything you need already. Because you waited 6 months. You looked at all these tapes. Some of these freaky niggas probably beat off to his tapes, took it home and showed it to their friends and shit like that. Just because they FBI don't mean they ain't nasty freaks too. They had 6 months to look at these tapes, and the only person they could arrest was Diddy. But then you tell everybody else, yeah, man, listen, we fucking got you guys. No, you don't got shit. And then you need more tapes. Then the victims you got are getting caught lying. That one bitch, her boyfriend said, yeah, man, she offered me $3 million and said that, if I corroborate with her story, she'll give me $3 million. Now that's out of the fucking water. You got motherfuckers lying. You got another bitch that said, oh yeah, he fucked me when I was 13. I came from 5 hours away, dropped off in New York City with no money, and I went to a mansion, and Diddy and fucking who's the other motherfucker? Jay-Z and Witness B, whatever the fuck her name was, watched them rape me. Why you ain't named the bitch? First of all, you naming the niggas in the room, but there's a whole female there allegedly that you don't want to name. Why? But come to find out, the bitch was lying. You got niggas pulling up. Yeah, man, Diddy grabbed my ass and shit, man. 10 million, Your Honor. Nah, fuck out of here. That's out of here too. Everybody in here is fucking lying. Even his body. Yo, that's why I said they have no case, because everybody that's talking shit about this man wanted something from him. And if they didn't get it, they fucking lied on a nigga. So it's kind of like, how the fuck can we even hold a case? Everybody that, they don't like him. We got this bitch Cassie, but Cassie said she would rather stay with a nigga. What she said, I would rather love, whatever the fuck she said. She'd rather stay with the nigga whipping her ass than to be with a broke nigga. Right? On Power 106 in fucking LA, wherever the fuck it was. So we know what type of bitch she is already. If they would have pulled that, she said Diddy introduced her to oral sex. She was 18 dating Ryan Leslie, who was 27. You dating a nigga damn near 30 and you ain't sucked dick yet? He ain't eat your pussy? Why you lying, bitch? Why are you lying? Why is this bitch lying, bro? You was 18 dating a 27-year-old. Then you went and dated a 37-year-old on your 19th birthday, which was Diddy, because he was Diddy. And now you acting like you the innocent victim. You gotta watch these bitches. Bitches that always act like, oh, yeah, I'm innocent. Yeah, nah, but you're not innocent, bro. You're not innocent, though. That's a fucking lie. There's no such thing as innocent bitch, bro. God damn, I done missed all these. Hold on, my bad. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Epstein. Only thing I can think is that they have stuff on him like Jeffrey Epstein. Yo, that's what I'm thinking. Like, yo, you got some shit on this nigga. They said, oh, Diddy's got a fucking tunnel underneath his house. Well, that's the house he bought it like that. I think that's if I'm not mistaken, was that Hugh Hefner's house? Let me see. I don't want to be mistaken. That was Hugh Hefner's house. Hugh Hefner had a grotto, and he had like a underground fucking cave, not cave, some kind of underground shit. Yeah, he bought Hugh Hefner's old house. Ain't nobody said nothing to Hugh Hefner when he was there fucking bitches and having wild parties. But the nigga takes over the house. He fucking bitches and having wild parties. And it's like, ew, he's got all this baby oil. It seemed like it's always a problem when a nigga do it. Fucking passport bros, aka passport Joes. Niggas been having mail order brides, going all over the place, fucking all of these damn people, coming back with Asian wives and fucking Filipino wives. Nobody said nothing. Niggas get together and start something called passport bros. It's like, oh, they're taking advantage of the women who don't speak English and they're predators. Man, fuck you. It's always a problem when a nigga do it, right? That dude, the Abercrombie and Fitch motherfucker, who was fucking the shit out of these teenage boys and sex trafficking their ass, they gave that nigga bail. What the fuck is the problem? Right? But now, wait a minute. All right, yeah. So he bought this guy's fucking house. He bought this dude's house, right? Cassie asked this fucking dude to take a piss on her. Cassie was actually the one that had asked me to urinate on her, Philip recalled. She asked me if I had ever done that before. She told me to do it. Apparently, I was doing it wrong. So Cassie had to tell a nigga how to piss on her. Yo, I'm not making this up. Look at this shit here. As soon as it goes. See this? Let me get this out of here. Get out of here. Let me get this out of here. Fuck you. All right. The second paragraph, it says, Cassie was actually the one that asked me to urinate on her. Philip recalled, she asked me if I had ever done that before. She told me to do it. Apparently, I was doing it wrong. Wrong. Because they both told me I was doing it wrong. So Cassie asked this nigga to piss on her. How many, that little sweet, innocent, yeah, no, that bitch ain't innocent, bro. That bitch ain't innocent. Yeah, true. They arrest him. But do they get dragged like this? Do they get dragged like this? They don't get dragged like this. Nah, man. They dragging the shit out of these niggas. They drug the shit out of Bill Cosby. They drug that nigga. They ain't make a Tubi. They ain't make a document series about that nigga or nothing. Or Kelly get a document series? Did he get a document series? What about the nigga that was raping boys? Come on. And that shit, he should sue all of those motherfuckers, because how are you going to make a document about a case? I ain't even go to trial yet, nigga. These are all allegations. These are all allegations. Imagine, this is like, say you going for a job, right? You fill out the shit, you send your resume, and the person that looks at it, they're like, all right. But then they start hearing, oh yeah, me and this person, we used to steal time, and we used to fucking do this and do that, and we was smoking weed and drinking on the job and all this shit. And you got an interview with that bitch on Monday. Monday come, what is she thinking? This nigga stole time, stole products, just smoking and drinking on the job and everything else that she watched. So she has a preconceived notion of you before you're even interviewed. It's the same thing today. They said R. Kelly's trial didn't start to gain traction until the debut of Surviving R. Kelly. So that right there, you poisoned the jury. Poisoned the jury. How are you saying what this guy did and what he and all of this shit, and the nigga's on trial? That shouldn't be legal. Roman Polanski, Rob Lowe. I never heard of it. Rob Lowe is a freak. Freak nigga. Cortez and the motherfucking shit. What up, dude? Baby, welcome to the party. What's good? What's good? They finished Weinstein, yeah. Weinstein got it. Cortez. Bill was obviously innocent. They drugged more than Jeffrey. Poor Bill, man. You know, here's my thing, bro. You want to act. You want to be the next biggest thing. I could put you in position to change your life and your kids' lives forever. And you want me to do that for nothing? Just because you're a woman? Did the men get it like that? Did the men no, they had to compete. There's so many bitches who don't mind going to suck a little dick to be stars. Blame them for setting that trend. Right? Blame them for setting that trend. Because a lot of women will trade their dignity, trade morals, trade respect for a lifestyle. They do it all the time. To this day, they'll go to Dubai and let some Arabs shit on them. So, like the whole, we've been duped into thinking that these bitches are innocent, bro. They are far from innocent. They are far from innocent. And the judge is acting like a fuck nigga. He really is. He's acting like a simp. God damn, man. Did this, my eyes is, what the, I can't fucking see. What the fuck is going on? Damn, hold on, man. What the fuck happened with my goddamn eye? Motherfucker, gotta put some damn glasses on. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, I could see that shit now. Oh boy from that 70s show got finished. Oh, he's the the dude, yeah, the guy with the curly hair, right? What'd he do? He did something. The guy with the curly hair. I remember it, but I heard one thing about it. Like I didn't hear it like repeatedly every day on TMZ, on Law and Crime, on TikTok and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they wipe out the shit that these motherfuckers do. And the shit that you do, that they did. You know what I'm saying? It just gets put to the forefront. It's to the forefront every day. Open up your phone. Right? So now that we know that Cassie, she likes to have niggas even if they're broke, she don't want she don't want no losers, even if it's a rich guy. She don't want no losers, man. She don't care if about your character. She don't care about none of that shit. She just don't want you to be broke. Right? This is her speaking on relationships. Right? So we gotta hear this shit one more time. What the fuck? Yeah, hold on. I had to go comb through interviews to find this shit. I said, I got the bitch. She revealed her true self, right? Let's back it up 2 more times. Let's see.
This song, the lyrics are, I'd rather lose a lover than to love a loser. So I'd rather lose like the love of my life than to love a guy that's just whack. And I think the experience of getting over it is usually pretty quick and easy if you really don't think that he's right for you anyway.
Wow. Wow. Y'all hear this shit? I write out, this is how she thinks. Right out of her own fucking mouth. If basically, nigga, if you broke and she ain't really like it, she like, that's why it was so easy for her to dump Ryan Leslie. It was easy for her to dump Ryan Leslie. She saw a man that was financially better than him, and she said, oh, you know what? I don't think it's right. I don't feel like it's right anyway. So I'm out. And she crushed that nigga. Right? I want to hear it again.
Are, I'd rather lose a lover than to love a loser. So I'd rather lose like the love of my life than to love a guy that's just whack. And I think the experience of getting over it is usually pretty quick and easy if you really don't think that he's right for you anyway. Just keep it moving.
Just keep it moving. Fucking cunt. Yo, listen, man, I ain't got no remorse. I got no type of slack for that bitch, dog. I hope when she goes home, her husband is like, you nasty bitch. I just can't get it out of my head. And her husband got to be like, did you know that he was running trains on this bitch? Well, rather, she was participating in trains, fucking for 4 days straight. Who fucks for 4 days straight, bro? Anybody that's on that drug, 2C or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, you can fuck for 4 days straight. Right? So this nigga, she was like picking out her own strangers. She would pick out her own strangers from that fucking website. And say, yeah, take that nigga there. They watched one of her tapes and said that she didn't look like she was forced or coerced at all. She was in control. Yo, baby mama's a freak. You fell for the pretty shit. You thought you was getting over. You said, oh man, I'm fucking this rich dude's girl. Right? That's what you thought, right, Brad? Thought she was fucking this rich nigga's girl, and I took him from her. And she's a fucking old tire. She's an old tire wheel, kid. Everybody had a piece of that shit. You ain't get a prize. And this goes to show, I always tell you, rich niggas get the same bitch. Rich nigga get the same bitch a broke dude get. I'm telling you. They just get to keep that bitch longer because they got more money. You get the same bitch, same rat, thought, trashed out, washed up, money hungry, leave you whenever she could. Bitch, same one. There's no difference. They don't get a better type of, like, you don't get a better bitch. They don't realize that. They think, oh, this bitch pretty. She may be pretty, but she's the same bitch. Yeah, man, the same one. This bitch right here just said, what? And like, just keep it pushing. Why didn't you keep it pushing? Why didn't Cassie keep it pushing? She stayed for 10 years. Because Diddy was the motherfucking man from the 90s on up, B. Gave that nigga the key to the city, flying jets, fucking taking trips to wherever and jumping in the ocean and just having a grand old ball. That's why she didn't leave, y'all. She could have left. Why was it so easy for her to leave when she started fucking with the personal trainer? Bitch just up and left. Oh, Diddy said he was going to kill my mama. Okay, bitch. When you up and left him for a nigga that he paid to train you, you don't think that would piss him off and you would go kill your mama? You was like, fuck you, nigga, I'm out. Why didn't you say, fuck you, nigga, I'm out 9 years ago? She was with him around the same time that incident when Chris Brown and Rihanna took off. Remember when Chris Brown pink powder her in the fucking Lamborghini? Because she was wilding out. Yeah, she was wilding out. Grabbed the nigga nuts and broke his fucking music that was on some CDs and acted like she took his keys to the Lamborghini and threw the shit out. Once she did that, that nigga was just like, bitch. Right? So they fighting each other. Mutual combat in the car. And they drug Chris Brown. So at the same time, this domestic violence shit is up. You dating Diddy, and he's supposedly fucking you up and making you fuck horses and all kinds of niggas. And you didn't find the courage. Because every regular shit is just courageous for bitches all of a sudden. I don't fucking know. Right? You couldn't find the courage to just be like, yeah, you know what, man, this nigga hit me too. You know what, Diddy, man, fuck that. You did it when you met this dude. Now look at this shit here. Right? When they talked about her throat being sore, look at this. Oh, fuck you, not this one. Hold on. Look at this shit here. So another talk show. Right? Listen to this shit here. It's Hot 97, but I don't give a fuck. We gonna play this bitch. All right, let's go.
Conducive to me being sitting here with you right now.
From New York and Bro in the Morning on Hot 97.
Ebro in the Morning, the beautiful Laura Styles and the beautiful Cassie on the show. Give it up for Cassie. Rosenberg on assignment with the WWE. Cassie, what's up, kid?
You know? Wow, she sounds crazy.
Late night last night?
Yeah, you know.
What was you doing last night?
I had to host at Sapphires.
Oh, wow. You was in the strip club last night. Okay.
You know, it wasn't that kind of night, but definitely.
How is Cassie at a strip club? Are you one to have like just stacks of
Okay. So you went to the strip club. I know you got fucked that night. I know you picked a nigga out that night, Cassie. Come on, man. Don't lie. Don't lie. You know it went down. Her voice is hoarse like that the next day. Yeah. There's another one. Rihanna admitted she started. Oh, yep. But black bitches are still lying on. Yeah, see, yeah. You know what, man? When we get to Tory Lanez, we really gonna drag these bitches, bro. When we start talking about Tory Lanez, we gonna talk about Tory Lanez right after this Cassie Diddy situation. We really gonna get into exposing their nature, bro. It's some foul ass bitches. When you go, I was on Twitter and I saw all the shit these bitches was saying. Like, you happy that this nigga got stabbed up? Like, you really happy that a nigga is locked up? Then you happy that he got stabbed up? I was nothing but, ooh. back to Cassie. Back to Cassie. Hold on. So this bitch is here. Right? Look like she high out her fucking mind. She looked like goddamn Lenny Kravitz. She looked like she was just fucking smoked out, B. Right? And just look at her chin. Look at her face, bro. She's done. All right? But I'm making it like this just because I don't want Hot 97 to fuck with it. You know, just in case they on some bullshit. We gonna run it back. She like, how is Cassie at a strip club? Are you like, let's see.
Late night last night?
Yeah, you know.
What was you doing last night?
I had to host at Sapphires.
Oh, word. You was in a strip club last night. Okay.
You know, it wasn't that kind of night, but definitely.
How is Cassie at a strip club? Are you one to have like just stacks and throw it in the air? And
They
do you get
gave
busy?
They gave me this gun, which I've never seen before.
Yeah, I seen that.
And you put the ones in it. But they were like, you know, don't just power off. You got to just like in spurts. You lose the whole thing.
Oh,
You
got
just-
it.
Got you.
really hit it. But
I'm
yeah.
not that experienced with the, what would that call? The Make It Rain gun would be the appropriate name for that?
I think it's called Make It Rain Gun.
You're here not for music this time. The last time I saw you, we was talking about your last tape you had put out.
Yes.
This
Wow,
time you have it was a couple years ago now.
It was a while back, yeah.
Yeah, now you got a short film. What's this about?
So the short film is based off of a couple of records that are going to be on my album. So one's called Love a Loser, and the other one's called Don't Play It Safe, but that comes at the end. And it's just basically about a love story between a dysfunctional couple, which I'm sure we're all familiar with.
Yes.
And yeah, you got to watch it.
Did you write?
Yeah, yo, this right here, he ain't lying about this. He ain't lying about this right here. Yo. Yeah, man, you know, motherfuckers think like I said, man, they think that they innocent or they think that they're not capable. Well, them bitches, they done caught on. They say, yo, I'm a backdoor this nigga. There was a great fucking movie. Yo, there was a movie back in the 90s called Dirty Game. Right? Dirty Game was about these three chicks and how they was like they had got involved with this dude. He was basically a stick-up kid. And he would have the pretty bitches get with the dudes, find out, you know, as he said, how they living, where they living at, and then he'll handle the rest. And they was just going around doing that shit. And in the movie, one of them ended up fucking with another dude, and the guy, she ended up getting her fucking baby daddy killed. Like, it was that was a good ass movie, kid. Like, you guys gotta watch that shit. I'm gonna show you the shit real quick. If you get a chance, go ahead and watch that shit. But there was a chick recently. She got what the fuck is that, man? There was a chick recently. She got sentenced because they was doing the Tinder shit. Meet niggas on Tinder. She meet up with them, and then her boyfriend would come, would show and rob niggas. Well, he showed up, and instead of just robbing them, it wasn't a smooth robbery. They ended up killing the kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you gotta be careful, bro. And the reason you gotta be extra careful, because believe it or not, you guys might not know, a lot of women, especially, I'm specifically speaking about black women, a lot of black women do not like black men, bro. I don't know what the fuck their problem is. You feel me? But they do not like niggas. They're worse than racist white dudes. This the movie right here. It's a good flick. You gotta check it out. So being that's the fact, a lot of them will set you up, line you up, and all that shit, and not have any remorse for it or anything. They got taken out over a bitch. Damn, yo, what's up?